conclusion inevitable.
It was a jump to conclusions, Matt.
My conclusion was that this idea was not a practical deterrent.
My only conclusion can be that it was the Sith Lord.
In conclusion.
Hello there, folks. Welcome back to In Conclusion, the only movie podcast with a flashlight. Ugh. I am Dan O'Keefe, and joining me, as always, is Anna Otto. Anna, how are you?
First of all, I'm shook to my very core that you don't like that song.
Okay.
I used to jam to it. Second of all, this movie provided us with so many good hits, specifically thinking of the
Green
Anna
Bay
Kendrick
Packers?
Snoop Dogg Christmas song.
Okay.
Because it plays in like every freaking Target commercial at Christmas time.
It does. And it plays in Target at Christmas time, too.
I know. They're obsessed.
Yeah.
They were like Anna and Snoop. Ideal. Anyway, I forgot that was in this movie, and when I heard it, my soul left my body. How are you, Dan?
I am good. I was going to do the introduction for this episode, the only movie podcast hosted by two certified lover boys, but then I didn't want to have to keep going with the Kendrick verse of that song.
Period.
But, oh my God. If you're listening to this in the future, Drake and Kendrick Lamar are currently in a rap beef, and it's kind of unfair.
Oh, no, they're not. Kendrick is smushing.
Yeah, it is 100% unfair to say they are in a rap beef. Kendrick Lamar is currently wiping Drake off of his shoes.
We've been discussing this at work as well. My cubemate is super into rap music, and so when I learned of a rap fact, I was sharing it with him, and this is something that I think about all the time. I never want to be put on the spot the way Kendrick has put Drake on the spot. It is embarrassing. I used to be a Drake fan in college. I would like that wiped from my history as well now, just because of the way Kendrick is absolutely murdering Drake.
No comeback. Nothing.
No. Did you listen to Meet the Grams?
I did. That's like a horror movie as a song.
I don't even think it's on Spotify anymore. I'm looking it up. I'm not seeing it.
Too hard.
It was... Damn, he called out kid after mom after dad. Ooh. Oh, it is still on here. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is that later.
Other than that, I'm good, and that is totally unrelated to what we're talking about today. It's just a topic.
We're talking about music,
right?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm pretty sure. What year did Pimp a Butterfly come out?
2015, when Pitch Perfect 2 came out.
Okay, never mind. Perfect. We're on topic. What are we talking about today, Dan?
Hey, the movie that we're talking about today is the aforementioned Pitch Perfect 2. To quote the poster that I'm currently looking at, "We're back, pitches."
Oh my God. I decided I was going to do a little workout while watching this, and it was like a stupid one that was like, do 20 crunches every time there's an acapella pun.
Oh God, 20?
So I have a
on
6-pack
pun?
now.
Yeah,
I have a 6-pack now. Don't not to brag or anything. It was rough.
But Pitch Perfect 2, once again written by Kay Cannon, this time directed by Elizabeth Banks.
Slay.
This is, I think, her directorial debut.
And she honestly ate, so good for her.
Since this, she has directed that was the thing she produced. She has directed Charlie's Angels and Cocaine Bear.
Oh, I redact all of my slays that I said earlier. Cocaine Bear. Ugh.
Hey,
the movie was ridiculous.
You are mocking the MTV Movie Award nominee for Best Kiss in 2006 for her role in Invincible, starring Mark Wahlberg.
Gage told me, I forgot that she was like a regular actress, not a regular actress, like
a working actress.
I forgot that she wasn't just a comedian.
Yeah, me too.
Because she's so fucking funny.
Starring Anna Kendrick, Rebel Wilson, Academy Award nominee Hailee Steinfeld, Brittany Snow, Skylar Astin, Adam Devine, Katie Sagal, I never know how to pronounce her last name, Anna Camp, Alexis Knapp, Hannah Mae Lee, Esther Dean, Chrissy Fitt, John Michael Higgins, Elizabeth Banks, and Keegan-Michael Key, and Flula Borg.
You forgot someone.
Joe Latruglio.
No, you know darn well who you forgot. His name starts with B and ends with N Platt.
Clay Matthews. David Bakhtiari.
Yes.
Don Barclay.
Yep.
Josh Sitton. TJ Lang. Ben Platt. With cameos by
It's okay, Ben.
Snoop Dogg.
I know you don't need me, but I'll lift you up.
Natalie Morales, Jake Tapper, Joe Scarborough, Micah Brzezinski, Jimmy Kimmel, Rosie O'Donnell, Rosie Perez, Lucas Grabeel, Nicole Wallace, Jordan Rogers, Christina Aguilera, Adam Levine, Blake Shelton, and Pharrell.
God.
And
All right, well.
Barack and Michelle Obama.
Yeah, that was definitely cut from like a Kennedy Center honors or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, the footage, it's Barack Obama, Michelle Obama, and Shonda Rhimes.
That's why I'm pretty sure it was from like one of those Kennedy Center honors or something.
Yes. It was not filmed for this movie.
Yeah, no.
Music in this one by Mark Mothersbaugh. Mark Mothersbaugh.
Okay, slay. Devo.
Are we not men? We are
We are
Devo.
Devo.
Released on May 15th, 2015. So exactly 9 years and 1 day before we are recording this episode.
Oh my God, slay. Happy anniversary.
With a budget of $31 million, it made $287.5 million at the box office.
Damn.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it is a 65% approval rating. Pitch Perfect 2
Those
sings
65% are too low.
in sweet comedic harmony, even if it doesn't hit quite as many high notes as its predecessor. The critic for the Chicago Tribune called it a 2-hour lesson in how to act like a frenemy to your alleged friends, and it's not funny enough.
That's probably because they don't like women. Just saying. Just saying. No, I'm kidding. I think these movies were made for a very specific audience, and unfortunately, I land in that audience.
Mm-hmm.
If you can hear me, I am drawing a picture.
Are you drawing a picture
Because
of...
sometimes it helps me focus better.
Are you drawing a picture of Ben Platt?
No, I can't draw, so it's just smiley faces and hearts. It just helps me focus more.
At the Teen Choice Awards,
The Teen Chores.
this one,
Yes.
Choice Movie Hissy Fit for Anna Kendrick.
Oh.
Choice Movie Chemistry for
Okay.
Anna Kendrick and Brittany Snow. Choice Movie
Oh.
Actress Comedy for Anna Kendrick. Choice Movie Actor Comedy for Skylar Astin, which is really interesting because he's in this movie for like 6 seconds.
I was gonna say, he like shows his face one time.
And Choice Movie Comedy.
Good
It
for
did-
them.
it
I mean,
won-
it was very popular with the teens.
Yeah, but not with the kids because it did not win anything at the Kids' Choice Awards.
The jokes are over their heads. It literally opens with Fat Amy's junk not on screen, but implied on screen. I don't think kids are gonna like stuff like that. That's too much for them.
Yeah, kids love potty humor, but they don't like crotch humor. They don't get it.
No, they like fart humor.
Yeah.
This is not fart humor.
No.
This is too much. This is too X-rated for them.
Do you remember the first time you saw this?
In high school, me and my friends all went to the theater to see it.
You were not in high school when this came out.
Wait, how old was I?
You were.
What year did it come out again?
It came out May 15th, 2015.
Oh, shoot, you're right. No, I went with my high school friends to see it.
Okay. I only know because I was in high
Few I had
school.
left. You're right. No, I forgot for a second because
It all bleeds
it
together.
takes place in 2013, doesn't it?
I don't know what year it takes.
Doesn't matter.
Place?
I know I saw it with my high school friends because this was like our series.
Yeah.
Or what few high school friends I had left at that point.
After you burned all those bridges.
Period. How about you, Dan?
I saw this in theaters when it came out. I saw it with my girlfriend at the time. I remember after watching it, my main takeaway was, who's that German guy?
Oh my God, I had a coworker who absolutely loved him. She used to wear his shirts to work all the time at my last job. I don't remember if we ever talked about this movie or not, but I was like, who is that guy? And then I looked him up and I realized, and she's like, he's hilarious. I love him. And I was like, okay. Interesting take, but she was a worldly woman. She liked all kinds of things from all different countries. Like if you asked her favorite author, it was like a guy from Japan. Her favorite comedian was this guy. Like she was very well-rounded, whereas I'm like, America. So
you're putting up tariffs for people you're interested in. There's a 50% interest.
Except I do. Well, he doesn't count anymore. Sorry, Guillermo.
What?
He was born in Mexico.
He's
but
Mexican.
Guillermo del Toro. Okay, then he doesn't. He does count as international.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just king of my heart, king of my world. I love Guillermo del Toro. I went on a rant at work today about how much I loved him. So
okay,
would be willing to do it again.
I've seen Flula Borg. I have seen him live. He opened for Conan.
Oh, was he funny?
Yeah. Very
nice.
Very kind of manic energy.
Yeah, I don't think he's my type of humor, but he's very ripped.
Very ripped and very goofy.
And very tall. Yeah.
Yes.
Good for Flula. I mean, your name's Flula, so
His name is Flula Borg.
maybe that's not funny in like other countries, but it's a little funny in America.
I think that's funny in other countries too.
Oh, good. Okay, phew.
In German.
Germany.
Germany. Deutschland.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts
On this movie?
on Tooch Turfict?
Tooch Turfict. Good. But this is one of those rare cases where I think the first one is better.
Rare
You
case.
look stunned. You disagree.
The second part of that sentence is what stuns me. There are very few comedy sequels that are better than the first one.
Oh, I was just talking about sequels in general.
Uh-huh.
Like Toy Story 2.
Or Toy Story 3.
No. Back that train up. Back that train up.
Back that
Toy
ass
Story 2
up.
Supremacy. Toy Story 2 Supremacy.
What if I told you that Toy Story 4 is my favorite? I would be lying, but what if I told you that?
I would literally throw you in jail, call the police, report you as an insanity case. I don't even know.
Just wait until we do Toy Story on here. You're going to go crazy when I don't love Toy Story 2.
Yeah, my semi-sister-in-law, that's what I'm calling her now because she's not my sister-in-law, but she's my soon-to-be brother-in-law's girlfriend. She hates Toy Story 2. And I said, are you unwell? And she's like, I don't like Jessie and I don't like her song. And I was like, so you hate women? Which is not true. She loves women. She's very feminist. I said, what is wrong with you? She's like, it's too sad. I was like, what? It's a beautiful, it's perfect.
Loved me.
Period. I learned all the words to that song when I was little and I sang it all the time. I could do it right now, girl.
Don't.
I don't want to get us flagged. But
You're
no,
gonna
in
sing
my
it
heart,
too
I'm
well
singing
that
it.
it's going to be a copyright claim.
Yeah, who is it? Sarah McLachlan that sings it? She's
in the
gonna comfort me.
arms
She's gonna sing.
of the angel, fly away from here. Pitch Perfect 2.
I sing that. Oh, sorry.
What?
I was just gonna say I sing that to Jester sometimes when she asks for second dinner and I don't give it to her.
I am not a fan of this movie. I don't think it works.
I mean, it's not like I'm like, ooh, which Pitch Perfect should I watch? Number 2. No.
It just doesn't. None of the plot doesn't make sense to me.
It's a little unhinged,
Yeah.
I would say.
But it starts off, it's 2015. The Barton Bellas have won the past 3 ICCA national championships. They are the top of the top when it comes to collegiate acapella. They're performing in Washington, D.C. for the president. And
Which, the president doesn't want to see a cappella. Are you kidding me? Be real. Be for fucking real.
this is, I think, there's a very short window of time, I'd call it 4 years, of media that came out in the second term of Obama's presidency that feels very of that time. I basically mean Hamilton and offshoots, and this fits into there.
Hamilton was a piece, though. Like, that was...
Yes. I'm not saying
important.
Level of quality doesn't matter, but you can tell when a piece came out based on the, I guess, spirit of it and the kind of humor and the kind of, I guess, optimism involved. Because I think post-2016, optimism's out the window. But for a brief moment I think a second term Obama specifically, because it was after the financial crisis. There is a level of cultural optimism that very much shines through strongly in media released around that time.
Okay.
Also, the fact that Obama is in this.
In is a strong word, but...
Obama stars in Pitch Perfect 2.
Obama is the lead of Pitch Perfect 2.
Starring Barack Obama as Fat Amy.
Can you imagine? Oh my God.
So while they're performing at his birthday at the Kennedy Center, Fat Amy is doing a Cirque du Soleil shit, and she gets caught up, and her pants ripped, and she's not wearing underwear, and it's called Muffgate.
Ew! I forgot about that entirely. I was too busy doing some sort of workout.
The
oh my God,
world was not ready for this jelly, and because of Muffgate, the Bellas get suspended from the ICCAs, and it's a scandal and a half, which is maybe the most unrealistic part of this movie at all.
Yeah, I mean, I feel a little bit like if this was to happen in real life, yes, it would be horrible, but also you can't really, I mean, well, she wasn't wearing underwear, but I mean, nobody plans. It's not like they were like, we're going to have an explicit performance, you know?
Yeah. We're going to show this woman's genitalia to the president on his birthday.
Terrifying. Not on his birthday.
On his birthday.
Yikes.
So the Bellas, they're stripped of their ICCA competitiveness, so they can't win a fourth championship in a row, but they are not stripped of their invite to the acapella world championship being held in Copenhagen this year.
That's in Denmark, right?
Yes.
Okay. Couldn't remember.
That's the important part of this movie.
Sorry, Copenhagen.
Becca is not giving all her focus to the Bellas, though, because she gets an internship at a record label where Snoop Dogg records songs, and Keegan-Michael Key is the head producer. He's fun. His role is fun.
He's funny. He is funny, but he stresses me out.
Why?
Because he's so intense.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, Dan. I just feel like if I had a boss like that, I would absolutely succumb to my sensitivity and cry and turn in my 2 weeks on my first day.
Absolutely. There's this thing,
yeah.
Like the plot point is that he's supposed to come off like a dick, being like, so I asked you to send me a demo and you give me this mashup, this remix. I can't do anything with that. And I'm like, yeah, you can't. He can't do anything with it. If she's a producer, she needs to come up with original stuff.
Yeah, that was stupid. But
also,
you know what?
She doesn't come up with original stuff. Still, at the end, she steals Sia's song.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, the Bellas, they have one new recruit who wants to join them. She is a legacy. Her mom, Catherine, was a Bella. Her name is Emily Junk.
Catherine Junk. Yes! This part did make me laugh. I will be honest with you.
Played by Academy Award nominee Hailee Steinfeld. Do you know what movie she was nominated for?
Yes, True Grit.
Yes. For some reason, she was nominated in Supporting Actress when she was the lead of that movie.
She was a child. I mean, maybe they couldn't consider her a lead. I don't know.
I just think that there were a bunch of older actors who did not want to be offended when they lost Best Actress to a 14-year-old.
Who cares? She slayed.
She did slay. And now she's dating Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. That's the wrong way to put it. Josh Allen is dating her.
Yeah, she is an adult. I mean...
Yeah, she's 28.
Yeah, she can do whatever she wants.
I'm just giving you life updates.
I suppose. Thank you. I mean, I do like her. I watched her in the Hawkeye show. What other things do I like her in?
She had a song.
The Flashlight song? No, you're talking about Some Girls. Some girls are smart and strong and beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, no, most girls are smart and strong and beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
That song's good. She also has a song called, what's it called? Actually on a different podcast I listened to, they're just talking about it. Let me look it up.
She is the voice of Gwen Stacy in the Spider-Verse movies too. So
oh yeah,
she's going.
She slays. Starving.
I don't think I know that one.
It's like,
oh, I didn't know that I was starving until I tasted you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do know that
Oh
one.
my god, yes. Now I'm vibing right now. This was a good song back in the day.
Kind of disagree with you there.
I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. That's when you gave me the whole damn zoo. By the way, right away, you do things to my body. Don't sue us, Hailee.
Spotify notification. Copyrighted track.
Do you
This
think they're going to
episode is
copyright infringe us? Oh, I was like, was I that good?
Absolutely not.
Was I that good, Dan?
You were fine.
Thank you.
You didn't have the whole backing of Zed.
No, I didn't. I could do it, though.
I wholly believe you. I'm 100% sincere in that.
Thank you so much.
So Emily Junk, she
So nasty. Unfortunate.
at
I would
orientation,
be like, it's pronounced hunk.
young, like Carl.
Mm-hmm.
She watches the Treblemakers perform at orientation, which is not met with silence as it should be. From having hosted a college orientation, when I was a senior, I got paid for it.
God. Nice.
They had a script. I didn't learn it.
Dan.
You may notice that I was not asked to do anything else.
Well, it was your senior year. What did they expect?
Right? A might lead to B there. But they're also nervous. They don't know how to react. They're not going to clap. They're not going to do anything.
True.
They're not going to laugh.
No. They're not even going to look, probably.
No. They're all looking at their lanyards.
Yes.
Hey, if you're going into college and you're listening to this, don't wear your lanyards. Stop it. Put it in your pocket.
Yeah.
You don't need to wear your keys around your neck.
Nobody's going to take your keys.
I will if they're around your neck. I'm going to yoink them off and giggle as I run away.
Dan, no.
I flew to Milwaukee to do this.
Mm-hmm. I kept my keys in my backpack, but not my freshman year.
I never wore it around my neck. Never. Keys are in the pocket.
So you were just born cool is what I'm hearing.
I was born with 2 older brothers.
Oh, that's fair. Hailee Steinfeld, not born cool.
No, that's not true. That's 100% not true.
Okay,
Emily
her
Junk,
character
not born
in real
cool.
life, Hailee Steinfeld, incredibly cool, incredibly beautiful, incredibly talented. We love her. Go cool.
Most girls
I'm smart and strong and beautiful.
I don't want to be like. So as she's
No,
watching...
it is. I do want to be like Dan.
Oh.
We're raising the voices of women. Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to be.
Yes.
My bad. Sorry,
You're welcome.
women.
I just. The women have been through it this week, Dan.
It's
okay?
true.
Anyway.
So she watches Benji perform, and Benji's got a crush on her, and she's got a crush on him
He's so
too.
awkward. He's. Oh my God, Ben Platt, such a sweet little bean.
So the Bellas, they go to watch the group that is replacing them on their victory tour, because apparently there is a victory tour if you win the ICCAs. There's that large of an audience for acapella.
I don't think I could have handled that in college. If I was in an acapella group and we had to go on tour, I don't think I could have mentally handled that because I hate being away from home for very long. The tour would have to be 5 days or else I'd be screwed.
That's not a tour. That's a jaunt.
A visit? Yes.
The group that has replaced them is Das Sound Machine.
Yeah.
And they sing with German efficiency and fire. They're very
They're all beautiful.
They're all beautiful. They're all angry singers isn't the right word, but they have such a force behind them as they sing and as they perform.
Yeah, which is crazy because, in real life, the music that's coming from Germany is Cascada.
Okay,
so
you're behind the times.
No.
When did Every Time We Touch come out?
8th grade for me? I don't
Yeah,
know.
right. So earlier than that also. It was 2005.
Oh, God. Well, you know what? It'll be playing at my wedding, so.
That's fine. But that's not the current music coming out of Germany.
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Germany, top Cascada, and then we'll talk.
Did Cascada top Falco?
I don't even know who Falco is, so yes.
Der Kommissar? Don't
You're
turn around.
things-
Uh-oh.
Oh, shoot. I just realized I'm going to have
in
to.
town. Uh-oh.
The metal community is going to come for me.
Yeah, are they
I
better
don't
than
want to hear a
Kraftwerk?
dang word about Rammstein. What?
What about Kraftwerk?
I don't want to hear anything about that. Cascada supremacy.
Rock Me Amadeus?
No.
That's also
Not
Falco?
interested. Not interested.
Oh, come on, Rock Me Amadeus. Amadeus. Okay, Das Sound Machine does a cover in the movie of Uprising by Muse, and it's great.
Mm-hmm. It is great.
It is better than anything that the Bellas perform, which is consistently these movies' biggest issue in that everyone else performs better songs than them.
Yeah, they do pick better songs just in general. It's because the Bellas thing is
Girl power. Not in a negative sense,
which is
but
great.
that is their thing.
No, we love girl power, but girl power needs to also have talent. Just saying. As a woman, I can say that.
They have talent. Girl power needs to have passion behind it.
True, passion and talent.
Two things that I lack. Thank you for listening to
Oh.
this week's episode of Dan Hasn't Had Therapy in a while.
Dan, call your therapist. Oh, I gotta call my therapist. He called me and I didn't answer because I didn't think we had an appointment. Anyway, that's besides the point.
I have only seen my therapist in person once. It's been entirely virtual that we had our actual meetings. The only time I saw her in person was I was going to get coffee at Colectivo on the lakefront in Milwaukee, and she was there with her dog, and I did not know how to act. I was like,
You're not supposed to say anything.
No,
You're supposed to act like you don't know them.
She was like, you could say hi if we see each other in person, right?
If I ran into my therapist in public, I would sprint away, and that man knows everything about me. He knows every minute detail.
Yeah, right? I mean, luckily, she now no longer lives in Milwaukee, and neither do I. So
there you go. You got as far away as possible.
I do know around where she lives, though, because she told me. Because I was in Chicago.
Oh, cool.
Anyway, that's information about where my therapist lives.
There you go.
The Bella suspension, they can't audition, and that's why Emily Junk is the only person who is allowed in on the team.
Because she showed up at their house and demanded to be a part of the team.
She wanted to drink blood.
What is it? They wanted to drink alcohol out of a maxi pad?
Yeah, suck it out of a tampon.
Yeah, I recognize that is a clean item, and they could do that if they wanted to, but the idea of putting cotton in my mouth and, sucking something out of it, do you know how many fibers would get stuck on your tongue?
To quote the Troublemakers, sucking too hard on a lollipop, oh, love's gonna get you down. Mm-hmm. Sucking too hard on a maxi pad, oh, join the Bard and Bellas.
I just don't like getting hair in my mouth, and that's the only thing I could think of as a similar experience to having little cotton pieces in your mouth.
Yeah. Emily performs... No, keep going.
I was just going to say, I guess I've had gauze in my mouth, but I don't like that either. Okay,
You're not
continue.
chewing it.
No, it's soaking up the spit so the dentist can do their work. Sorry, continue.
Emily performs part of a song that she wrote called Flashlight, and they're impressed with her singing.
She kind of sings in cursive in this one. That's not how her voice sounds in real life.
No. She sings
Like,
in
she's a
cursive
better
this
singer
time,
than-
but then in like the riff off that they do, she doesn't sing in cursive.
Yeah, this little clip is not a good example of how she actually sounds, I would say.
The Bellas then get invited to a riff off hosted by David Cross.
I screamed when the door opened, and there he was.
And the teams that are invited to this riff off are the Bellas, the Treblemakers, the Das Sound Machine, the group of old acapellists.
Yes.
I cannot remember what their team name is, though.
I can't either. I honestly can't either, so it's okay.
Come on.
And
Come on. It's somewhere. It's
the
somewhere.
two
The
tones
Tone
or something?
Hangers. The Tone Hangers.
That's what it is.
And the Green Bay Packers.
Period.
All of whom are retired now.
Yeah, I was going to say none of it. Well, Clay Matthews, I don't think even... I think he went to another team for a while, too.
He was on the Rams for 1 year.
That's who it was. Yep.
And then
yep.
retired 5 years ago.
Good for him.
I guess David Bakhtiari is not technically retired.
Does he still play for the Packers?
He is a free agent right now.
I'm going to say, he's not one that I follow, so I don't know.
So at this riff-off, the Bellas don't win because they sing Flashlight again.
That's not even on theme.
No.
It's the theme that they were given was like 90s hip-hop, and they started singing that. It doesn't even make sense.
Because they couldn't think of any other 90s hip-hop songs.
You didn't try very hard.
Yeah, it's very white.
It's that I don't listen to music behavior.
My biggest issue with Flashlight is that it sucks.
I think it's a cute song.
It's...
Carry me through the night.
Lyrically, it's bad, and musically, it's bad.
Okay, Dan Killjoy O'Keefe over there.
Okay, I don't think I'm a killjoy, because there's no joy in that song.
I'm waving you off with this pen I'm holding.
Also, a member of the Tone Hangers now, it's Bumper. He's no longer touring with John Mayer.
Love him.
He
Love
tries,
Bumper.
He tries to get back in with the Treblemakers. Doesn't work. He tries to get back in with Fat Amy.
Yeah,
because
he's trying to get some.
He asks her to be his official girlfriend. She says no and runs away. He is devastated.
I don't know what to tell you. She's still, I don't know. He's kind of a loser, but he's really cute.
He is a loser. His whole character is a loser.
He's a loser. Yeah, because he just only wants, listen, he only wants to do his little acapella thing. Didn't work out with John Mayer, who in his self kind of a loser. So
drag him.
John Mayer, pee-pee poo-poo head.
At a performance that they are preparing for Worlds, as we call it, as they call it in the parlance. Their performance goes off the rails because Cynthia Rose's hair catches on fire because of pyrotechnics. So much goes wrong. Also, the crowd seems not into it. Like the a cappella announcers, John Michael Higgins and Elizabeth Banks, are commenting like, oh, the Bellas seem like they don't know what they're doing. And yeah, acting-wise, they're acting like that. Musically, it sounded fine.
That's because they're never going to have it sound bad. For the movie, it's always going to sound good.
Cowards.
You want them to get up there, no script, just sing.
Yes. Well, that's kind of what they
Yes.
did for half of this movie. Apparently, half of Anna Kendrick's lines are improvised, half of Rebel Wilson's lines are improvised. Hailee Steinfeld is
That doesn't
laughing in the
surprise me.
background of a bunch of scenes because the people were improvising stuff. They're making it up.
Fair. All right. Well, I don't know. Good for them, I guess.
2015, go up there, perform Timber without practicing.
Done. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. These
Timber.
biggity boys are diggity dolls.
Timber.
Face down, booty up.
skipped it.
Timber. That's the way we
You
like to
skipped it.
what? Timber.
You
Slicker
got
than
them
an
like
oil
Miley
spill.
Cyrus clothes off, twerking in their bras and thongs.
Their bras and
Timber.
thongs. Face down, booty up.
Timber.
That's the way we like to what?
Timber. I'm slicker than an oil spill. She says she won't, but I bet
She said she
will.
won't, but she bet she will. Ah, spin you. Ooh. Ooh. That's going on the wedding playlist for sure.
Oh.
Anyway.
That gets the dance floor bumping.
That gets the floor bumping. My boy Pitbull was spitting on that track.
Everybody loves Timber because it's a great song.
True. It is a great song.
How old do you think Pitbull is?
Pitbull?
Mm-hmm.
55.
43.
Oh, sorry, Pitbull. I guessed high on purpose because it sounded like he was going to be older based off you asking me.
How is he only 43?
He's eternal. He drank from the fountain of youth.
Yeah.
How long has he been 43? A while.
Picture him with a Kodak.
Ooh.
He was thinking about Kodak.
Oh, we had that when I was little.
How many years was that?
Like 20.
And he's only 43.
So he was like 20 when I was born.
Well, no.
Oh, wait. I forgot that I'm not young anymore. Whatever. It's fine. A time without Pitbull. Crazy.
So, because apparently it is explained that the Bellas are out of sync, out of whack, infighting. They have
Not
to
giving.
go to a retreat, a corporate retreat led by Aubrey from the first movie to rediscover who they are. A big issue, it says that they're out of sync. Yeah, I guess. But it also, it's supposed to seem like they're infighting and stuff. You don't see any infighting between them. Seems like they're all just
Yeah, I mean-
unfocused.
Dan, take that up with the writers, I guess, is what I would say.
Yes. That is an issue with the writing.
Get them on the phone, Dan.
I'll call her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Elizabeth Banks and what's the woman's name?
Kay
Can't
Cannon.
remember.
I know you seem like a little bit of
Kay.
a loose cannon here, but you got to tighten up that script.
Oh my gosh, you'd be like, this movie is 10 years old.
Yeah, I
Sir.
wrote that script a decade ago.
Literally.
It's done. The movie's in the can.
Oh my god.
So at the retreat, they are camping.
Oh my god, hang on.
outside.
There's a picture randomly about to fall over and it's going to make a loud sound and I don't know why. Sorry, that scared me. Continue. A ghost.
What was the picture? Is it of Dorian Gray?
It's a poem about theater that Gage got from a director, and it's sitting on the desk, and all of a sudden it just starts sliding out of literally nowhere.
What's the
Ooh, that
poem?
was scary. I don't want to read it right now because it's really long, but it's about how theater's a disease and there's no cure.
Oh, great. I know a poem about theater.
If you tell me that one play about
The outlook
baseball
wasn't
team,
brilliant for the Mudville Nine that day.
I
The
knew you were
score
gonna be on
stood
some
4-2
tomfoolery.
with
No,
one
Dan,
more to
we gotta
play.
finish this movie. It's 10:30. It's past my bedtime.
So the group learns about Becca's internship. Sorry, speaking of Becca's internship, she makes a mashup with Snoop Dogg, who's singing Winter Wonderland, and she
Yo,
sings
Christmas
Here
has never
Comes
been the same.
Santa Claus over kind of like a trap beat.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves it. Target corporate loves it.
Yeah, they do. Christmas has never been the same. I'm telling you.
It hasn't.
Ugh,
2015,
no. Yeah.
turning point for Christmas. It finally became magical.
Oh my God! It finally became Snoop Dogg and Anna Kendrick certified.
So Chloe says that this group is her life, which she has failed one class 3 times so that she can stay in the Bellas. She is a 7th year senior.
Dear God, I wanted to die after my extra semester. I can't even imagine.
They missed the opportunity to throw in a Tommy Boy joke. Plenty of people stay in college for 7 years. Yeah, doctors.
Period.
So they fight. Infighting, steps in a bear trap. Becca apologizes for her harsh words and then gets saved by Lily, who sleeps upside down like a bat and cuts her open. Cuts her open,
God.
cuts the thing open.
Yes.
And then they all come and they're like, you know what? We're going to graduate. We're going to go our separate ways.
Yes.
Someday love will find us, break those chains that bind us. One night will
Period.
remind us how we touched and went our separate ways. They don't say that. That would be better.
That was a journey. I loved it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then they sing Cups.
Let it die.
How I feel about Flashlight is how you currently feel about Cups, but I've always felt this
Yeah.
way about Flashlight.
Oh, yeah. No, I had my cups phase. I'll be real.
Mm-hmm. And then Amy has a whole thing getting bumper back, paddling across the lake to find him, singing We Belong, which I should love that. I'd love Pat Benatar.
Yeah, Dan, come on. You're an 80s music stan over there.
I'm a most decades music stan.
You just like music. You just are a little music fan.
There was a trivia question at
Except for
Trivia last
Flashlight.
night that was like, what group what group led by Mike Love is the longest continuously active group in rock music history? And I was like, led by Mike Love? Oh, it's the Beach Boys. But Mike Love, get that out of here.
Say that. Which is the one that had an association with
Charles Manson.
Charles
that was Dennis
Manson, yeah.
Wilson.
Ah.
Dennis Wilson,
Okay.
who later died diving into Marina Del Rey, trying to find belongings that he threw in there a few years earlier.
My dumbass for a second was like, he was diving into Marina Del Rey thinking it was Lana. I was like, what does that mean? And then I realized.
That would just be a Lana Del Rey
woof.
lyric.
Yeah. Dive into me like Don
Like
Wilson.
Dennis Wilson.
Dennis Wilson, baby. You lost some. I don't even know. Anyway.
Ignore
Let's
the
finish
Charles
this off.
Manson part.
Oh, God.
So then Becca gets Emily to produce Flashlight for her demo to show to Keegan-Michael Key.
Y'all crazy for. And I don't even know.
He's like, show me something original. She shows him someone else's song. And he's like,
Yeah,
great.
that's exactly it. I like the song, but it feels like stealing.
Yes.
Yeah.
She did not do what she was assigned to do, which,
No, girl.
congratulations, she's ready for corporate America.
I mean,
So the Bellas graduate, and then they head over to Copenhagen for
I hope
the
they saw
World
tulips.
Finals. Feels like kind of a rush.
oh wait, that's Holland. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Sorry.
probably
to
have
Holland.
Tulips in Denmark somewhere.
I mean, at least that's not a bad thing to assume. Tulips are beautiful.
Yeah. This ending feels a little rushed and tacked on.
Yeah, I don't think they really had a good ending for this one. That's why the first one's better.
At the finals, Emily and Benji kiss. It's a cute and awkward kiss.
Yeah.
Das Sound Machine perform, and it's great. Pentatonics perform, and it's a jump scare.
Am I the only one who wasn't in the Pentatonics craze?
I think so.
Like,
Even I was
it's not
into
for
them.
me. You were?
A little bit. Not super
I mean,
into
like,
them, but
if you
I
like
like their
them,
Christmas
sure.
music.
Oh, well, the Christmas music, yeah. That's anybody can do
What Christmas
music, man.
means to me. They play that on the radio all the time.
Anyone could slay a Christmas piece, you know?
That's not true.
Okay, well, I forgot I was talking to Christmas King. Sorry.
Please put some respect
I'm so sorry.
the holiday.
The holiday.
So the Bellas give a performance. It's boring. It ends with them singing a version of Flashlight with all the past Bellas joining in, including...
The past Bellas don't fucking know the lyrics, though. Like,
No.
in this fantasy world, I guess, but in real life, they're not going to know the lyrics. But okay.
Yeah. And then they win, of course. Das Sound Machine robbed, just like the Troublemakers were robbed in the first movie. If the Bellas have no haters, it means that I am dead.
Dan! I don't even know what to say. I guess I can't find it in my heart to hate them, but...
I thought you were just going to
they
end that
need to
sentence.
step
I
up.
can't find it in my heart to hate. I'm just too good
Amen.
of a person.
I am a lover, not a hater, Dan. You know me. No grudge Anna. That's what they call me.
Yeah, and you know me.
Never held a grudge.
Hatred Dan.
Yes! Oh my god, that's what I'm going to call you from now on.
Thank you all for coming.
I'm
to this
putting that
wedding.
you...
I am Deep Hatred
Yes.
Dan, as Anna calls me.
Yes. That's what you're going to be on my website.
Perfect.
Yes.
Um,
Efficient, deep hatred Dan.
So Emily gets initiated into the Bellas, and they have one last tradition. She has to slide down the staircase, and then we cut to the credits. And it seems like a kind of awkward way to end the movie, but that's Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah, we did it. We did it,
We
boys.
did it. We did it, Joe.
I said that to somebody once, and they were like, "That doesn't even make sense." And I explained it, and they were like, "That's an old joke. Why would you say that?" And I was sad.
Yeah, whoever you said that to probably fell out of a coconut tree.
Thank you. I don't know what that means.
Oh, that's a
thank
more
you.
recent Kamala Harris thing.
Oh,
It
did
is,
she say that about
she was
people she
giving a
doesn't like?
speech at somewhere, and the recording of it is like, my mom used to say to me, "You think you fell out of a coconut tree? No, you exist in the context of everything which came before and during you," or something like that.
Oh, okay. Period. I guess.
So
Interesting.
start throwing around coconut tree into
Start saying
conversations
it.
and see if people understand it or not.
I will. I'll try it.
I said this before. My issue with this movie is it feels kind of just slapdash and thrown together. There's no
Yeah.
stakes to anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel no personal stakes. There's no dramatic stakes between anything. Oh no, they might not win the world championship, and instead they just get a trip to Copenhagen where they sing their bad songs.
Oh darn! I would love to go travel Europe for 5 days only.
Yeah. Because then you got to get home.
Yeah, I got things to do. I would miss my dog.
The music is good. It's the music is good. If some of them are better than the first movie. There was a. I'm not saying this because I am anti-woman or pro-man, but without the Troublemakers in this, you feel a lack of something.
No, I get it. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. This one specifically, I liked the first one better just because it was the more internal, like it felt more realistic. This one is good, but you're right. It's just kind of silly to be silly, I feel like.
Yeah. It's silly without the first movie. It has a heart, whether or not you think it's sappy or not. Like, there is an emotional core to it, and I think there is no emotional core to this one.
I would agree with that. But it's not bad. It's just silly. That's all.
Yeah. Don't know if I would agree
Okay,
with
Dan.
that, but
Sorry, I'm trying to feel good, Dan.
hey, you can
Enjoy
feel
my
however
life.
you want to feel.
I want to feel good.
Yeah, you think that I am not trying to enjoy life?
Yes.
Yeah, that's probably right. There's not much trivia about this,
That's okay.
but
There's a lot last week. We'll make up with it with little this week.
Do you know who wrote Flashlight or co-wrote Flashlight?
Taylor Swift?
No.
I don't know.
It's somebody that I mentioned.
Oh, Sarah McLachlan.
No.
Somebody that you mentioned?
Yeah.
Who was in the movie?
No.
Katy Perry?
No. I did not mention Katy Perry. It's Sia.
Okay, who is it? Oh! Yeah, now that you say that, I remember you mentioning her, and I knew that, but I completely forgot.
Sia and not technically, also didn't know this, Sam Smith.
Oh, okay, period, Sam. Love Sam Smith.
Yeah, you would.
What the fuck does that mean? Sorry, I like music, Dan.
Okay, I'm just trying to be happy and live my life, then you're listening to weepy music over here.
Not all of it's weepy. Some of it's vibey. Some of it is just giving, like, gay pop before JoJo Siwa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, before JoJo Siwa invented it. Pre-gay pop.
Yeah. Pre-gay pop when it was called Pop for the Gays because JoJo
Yeah.
Siwa hadn't invented gay pop yet.
Okay, Sam Smith songs that I like. I like Unholy.
That's a good-ass song, and I don't care what anybody says.
Latch,
gonna
I
get
like.
played. Love Latch.
And Money on My Mind. I think those are the three.
Okay.
So if he sings an
Okay.
up-tempo song, I'll probably like it. Just stop with
Okay.
the weepy stuff.
Okay, well, somebody didn't listen to the newest album.
Sam Smith's newest album?
Yeah, with Unholy on it.
Yeah, you're right, I didn't.
I think you'd like it if you listened, but okay.
Uh,
That's a conversation for another day, Dan.
I'm too busy looking up trivia about Pitch Perfect 2, ma'am.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'll listen to Sam Smith alone.
Uh,
Since Spotify said I listened to my book too much this month, and now I don't have book hours anymore.
The Packers are in the movie because they were big fans of the first one, and Elizabeth Banks asked them to be in it when she learned about that.
That's cute.
Right.
And honestly, good for them.
Hailee Steinfeld was also a big fan of the first movie.
Nice. That makes sense. She was right in the age range.
The Pentatonics are American, even though they played the Canadian national a cappella team.
Mm-hmm. I knew that. They're American.
And the Troublemakers had a song cut from the movie. They did a cover of Locked Out of Heaven.
Ooh, that could have been nice.
It was an alternate for Lollipop.
That would have been better than freaking Lollipop, but okay.
And the beatboxer for Das Sound Machine is a former competitive beatboxer.
He was really good.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
And that's the trivia. So,
Yes.
would this movie be better, worse, or the same with Jonathan Taylor Thomas as a member of Das Sound Machine?
Better.
As Bumper.
No, worse.
Okay.
I need Adam to stay in it. You know? He is father.
Mm-hmm.
He's very cute. He's got to stay in it.
There is nowhere for Jimmy Stewart to come into this one.
Yeah, he could have been David Cross.
That's true. Oh,
Eccentric billionaire? Yes.
Are you saying that? I don't even know what he says. I'm trying to think of it. Right now, I'm trying to imagine Jimmy Stewart singing Lollipop. Oh,
Yo, gross.
sucking too hard on a lollipop?
Love's
Oh,
gonna get you down.
love's gonna get you down.
Amen.
What? So you're sucking too hard.
Amen.
On a scale of 1 to 5 flashlights, what do you give it?
Solid 3.5. It's a mid movie, but I like it.
Oh boy. I don't want to say my score because I don't want the
You're gonna
reaction.
say 1 or something.
2.
Okay, I'll take it.
I give it a 2 out of 5, and one of those is just for Flula.
Okay, well, I did rate higher just off of vibes, so I get it. It's okay.
We need to watch a movie with really bad vibes.
No. I like good vibes.
Watch Taxi Driver again.
I can't, Dan. I love you. I can't do it.
Hey, are you ready for Joker 2?
Yes.
We're going to do it when it comes out.
I know. I'm excited.
I'm glad one of us is.
I'm really excited.
I'm actually interested in what it'll be like, but I'm not excited.
Dan, what if I flew you out here so we could watch it together?
Sure.
Come on down. We got a spare bed now. We just got one.
Is it in a bedroom, or is it just like in the middle
It's
of your living
actually
room?
attached to our bed so that we can have
It's
a
like a
makeup night.
motorcycle
It's in a-
sidecar.
Yes. No, it's a spare bed in the spare bedroom.
That's normally where it goes.
And it,
Do you have anything
nice.
else for Pitch Perfect 2?
No, just a nice trip down memory lane, Dan.
It was a trip down memory lane. Whether or not it was nice is up to personal interpretation.
All right.
That's it for this week's episode of In Conclusion. If you want to find us on social media, we're on Facebook and Twitter at and In Conclusion, on Instagram at In Conclusion Podcast, on Patreon at patreon.com/InConclusion. I am on Twitter at DanO'Keefe86 and on TikTok at Not Dan O'Keefe. Anna, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at OptimusPrime818, or you can find me on Twitter/X at Auto. Oh my God. Autobots roll out, capital O for Auto, capital B for bots, capital R for roll, the O in roll, and the O in out are zeros. I buffered for a second. Woo!
We will be back.
That was rough.
We will be back next week with Pitch Perfect 3, a movie I have not seen. So
I haven't either.
Ooh.
I'm worried I'm going to start watching it and I'm like, oh my God, I've seen this. But right now, I could not tell you a single plot point.
I have no idea. So get ready for that. In the meantime, everybody, stay safe and have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye. He was wearing sandals made out of $100 bills, so it's fine.
A Creative Land podcast.